Yo.
Great to be here in Michigan City. We're impressed with how many people are actually here. It's just amazing.
It is mind-boggling. The race was stopped just as you guys had an unbelievable mishap. Tell us about that. I've never in my life seen a prop stuck in a boat.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. We experienced, some heavy vibration and thought we might have thrown a blade or something like that. Kind of spun the boat sideways for a little while. It was a little bit hairy, but we got out and looked at it, and I saw the back of the boat, and we saw that we were leaking, so we came in and pulled the boat out, and I saw the prop was gone. I was like, oh man, lost the prop. And then we see it stuck in the bottom of the boat, so we were like psyched that it's still there. But anyway, it's ended our race, but came out on top, so it was great. We had a good time.
Guys, great run. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Dan, friends and family are here, and I know you want to put on a good show for them, and you and Martin have made a great team, so I'm sure you're thinking about the winner's circle even as we speak.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing else will satisfy me at this event. We're here to run. If we got to run the engines right out of the back of the boat here, we're going to do that to win here. Powerboat International did a tremendous job. Michigan City is just this is just a delight to race here. I mean, these people, the fans are so supportive, and I mean, we couldn't ask for a better venue and a better group of fans out here.
Martin, you raced well, and you were great on the radio with me, and I appreciate all your help.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Special thanks to all the folks at SBI for helping put this event on. It's great for the community. I love racing on the Great Lakes. Anybody that says lake racing is easy, you need to come out and try the Great Lakes. It's not.
Traded positions several times. It was anybody's race to the last lap.
So exciting to race deck to deck like that. I got to tell you, that's why the class that we're building here is going to be unbelievable by the time we get to Key West. I mean, the boats are so even, and everyone's got a lot of talent in this class. We had a blast today.
What a show. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Can't wait you know what? Indiana, thank you. Can't wait to come back next year, Indiana.
Everybody, and welcome to the 2010 Superboat Great Lakes Grand Prix. I'm Stan Lane, and the biggest and fastest race boats in the world are set and ready to set Lake Michigan on fire. Weather-wise, very, very cool temperatures. That makes for high horsepower in these big boats. You see one behind me, WHM Motorsports, twin 750 horsepower engines. If you like horsepower, stick around because it is time to go racing.
Walk forward past that?
Oh, well, no, that's about as far as it's coming.
Herm.
again. Stay up here.
Started?
Careful with your eyes, Herbie, with that stuff. Herbie, look at that girl in the water for a little.
Back to the front, I guess.
No.
Joined now by Talbot Excavating in the Superboat stock class, and you guys have made a great team so far.
Yeah, we hooked up with Joey in Sarasota and ran great together and won that race, and looking forward to a whole bunch.
You guys are looking good. Joey, now you've been around the block several times. You're a wily veteran, very, very successful. You raced a lot of different classes. This class, the competition is really awesome. The boats are just about the same, 28 to 32 feet in length. They outboard power, so it boils down to driver and throttle man, and you guys have really gelled.
I tell you what, we've got extremely lucky. Kyler's excellent in the boat. I mean, very good I've been around a long time, and he's gelled so quick. And this class is so competitive. I mean, I've raced all those other classes. I mean, this class, everybody's so tight, and it's who knows who's going to win. If you run the boat well, you might get a good chance of being up front, and if not, you're going to get your butt kicked. So it's great.
Now let's talk about Lake Michigan, because the term lake is really a misnomer. This can be as rough as any ocean.
Absolutely. You know, we've raced lake stuff before, and everybody gets perceived by it's going to be laid down flat. Lake stuff gets probably worse than the Atlantic and the Gulf and all that, and it can bump up very quickly out here. And it's as shallow as it is, it's probably going to be a little rough tomorrow.
In production 4, Team National Guard, and they are joined by the actual National Guard. And I tell you what, I feel very, very safe with these guys around, and I feel very, very proud. And speaking of proud, I know you want to make them proud by getting a checkered flag.
Oh, absolutely. We could not be happier, could not be more proud than working with the Michigan City, Indiana, and the National Guard. These guys are awesome. They do what they do, which allows us to do what we do. So we cannot be thankful and appreciative enough for their service.
Exactly. You guys got some tight competition here in Michigan City. Production 4, it's going to be a great battle.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a great battle. Looking forward to it. Very nice course. Hopefully some sort of small chop. Well, I don't know what else to say. It's going to be, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm happy to be here. Thankful for everyone that's come. Crowds are great, so it should be a good race.
Got some great fans here in the Michigan City, Chicago area. And as he said, let me just reiterate how happy we are to have the armed, not only National Guard, but all the armed forces serving America and making our country more safer. You guys do a tremendous job, and we also appreciate the support for the Offshore Powerboat team.
Absolutely, very much so. I had them here for the first time last year, and just couldn't believe the people that we had come out and see the performance of them, and we're looking forward this year to doing it again, and hopefully come out with a win this year.
Now it's off to get a checkered flag.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Jacob.
production 4. It's a 27-foot activator. It's called Absolutely Not, and I had to ask him, how'd you get the name for the boat?
Well, I asked my wife if I could go boat racing, and she said, absolutely not.
Honey, can I get a new motor? Absolutely not. Speaking of some pretty wild times now, at the last race in Sarasota, this boat was almost upside down.
Yeah, we thought we were actually going over again. We came to turn number 3 in Sarasota, and we fell into a funny wake, and we rode the lid, and then luckily we came back on our side.
This boat has been known to be a little squirrely, but it's very, very fast.
Yeah, it's going to be a great race tomorrow, and we're going to keep it real tight, and it should be great.
Got some stout competition. A local hometown guy, and that's Simmons Racing. He knows these waters.
Well, Simmons is about to beat in P4, but we've proven time and time again we can run with them. We've taken them, and today we're going to go out and take them again.
Best of luck tomorrow, and try to keep this side up, okay?
All right, that's why we got the sticker on the back, Stan.
Now, this is what they're talking about. They want this side to be up because this boat historically is all over the place, but it is extremely fast. It's called the ragged edge of racing. You have to get as much hull out of the water to reduce the friction, but when you do, the trade-off is it's a little bit shaky, but this is the side they want to have up here in Michigan City.
Yeah.
In the Superboat stock class with a brand new sponsor, the Wharf. Ryan, you're a man that is very good at getting sponsorships, and you have to do that in offshore.
Yeah, Stan, we've been really lucky over the years to build a good group of sponsors and friends that help us out when they can. And when we come up north there, Ringelberg, the Wharf out of Grand Haven, Michigan, stepped us to help us at St. Clair here in Michigan City. And then now we've got Ryan Slater out of Michigan driving these two races as well. He did a great job at St. Clair, and we're looking forward to another great race here in Michigan City.
Ryan, you know these waters like the back of your hand. That's going to be a very, very big advantage for this team here in Michigan City.
Right. I'm going to get in the boat, do my best, and hopefully bring home a win for Ryan here.
Ryan, this venue is rapidly shaping up. But only our second time here, but the crowds are like record-setting. The weekend, they're saying 80,000 for the entire weekend last year, and possibly 100,000 for the whole weekend this year. That's got to make you guys very, very proud to know you've got that many fans that want to come out and see your race.
Yeah, we had a great time here last year. A lot of my family's from just down the road in Chicago, so it's great for them to be able to come see us race. And the amount of spectators here last year was awesome. All over Michigan, Illinois, Indiana. Everybody comes out, and the local convention and business bureau does a great job of putting this event on.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We got it all on our Get it all back up.
jumping from Super V Extreme down to Super V Limited, but still a very, very fast boat hitting the century mark. And Doc, I know you got to be a proud father to have your beautiful daughter Maddie in this new boat. Tell us all about it.
Well, this is a great boat that I teamed up with Fountain, and I came up with the idea to enter the class of Super V Light because they have a great class, a lot of boats. And so we came up with the idea on April 15th that we wanted to build this boat, and this boat was ready to race on May 15th. And 30 days from being in glue to the time it was its first competitive event, we're really proud about that. And I primarily decided to build this boat because it was safer, slower, I think, than our other boat, and I could easily get my daughter as well as my son into it.
But when he says slow, Maddie, it's certainly not slow. 100 miles an hour, close to it, 90 to 100. But you have to be very ecstatic. A lot of girls your age are getting their first Toyota Prius, and you're jumping in this boat, and you're doing a fantastic job. You have to be happy.
I am very happy. I mean, it's been an exciting couple months learning how to drive this boat, throttle it, learning all about the class. It's been great. He's been a lot of help. He's taught me everything about the boat, practicing all summer, so it's been a great experience.
Speaking of experiences, Brian Forehand, who's in the boat with you, nobody has more experience running these fountains that he does coming from the factory, so you're there with the guy who can show you all the ropes.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best teachers. I feel more safe than I've ever felt in a boat with him. He's the best. He knows how to trim it. He knows everything about that boat. When one thing's wrong, one thing's off, he knows, and feels real safe in there.
And I'm sure there's no truth to the rumor that Dad said if you lose, you're grounded for life.
Oh, of course not. No losers allowed.
Best of luck to both.
I always teach her that second place is the first loser, so we kind of have the same philosophy. But I would agree. I mean, Brian, in my mind, tests every V-bottom that's built in the biggest factory at Fountain, and so he has so much experience, and we've been very fortunate to partner with Brian in both boats in the last couple of years, and we have just a wonderful team and a lot of volunteers from all over the country.
Can't wait to see you guys set the water on fire.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited.
Right? What a motley crew here. We got the racers, we got a hot-looking lady. It's pirate racing all the way from Tennessee up to Michigan City, and what a great venue this is.
Wow, it is, especially the weather. It's only like 75, 80 degrees. It's much nicer in Tennessee. It's been over 100 degrees down there, so it's like a little vacation for us just to get out of the heat.
Well, it won't be a vacation when it's time to go racing because you got some stout competition. That brand new Fountain, watch your back. You want to watch his back or his front? You want to be in front of him.
We're going to be hoping to be out in front of him. You never know about racing. We've changed a lot of setups, made modifications to the boat, and we're going to give him a good race.
Looking forward to it. Now, this hull is older, but it's always been a fast hull. It's got that ventilated step bottom, but that Fountain hull has the twin steps. What's the difference?
Well, it's new technology. You know, Reggie's really come out with a nice boat, but we're making modifications to compensate for the new technology, and we'll see what happens on the race course.
Looking forward to it.
We're really looking forward to it.
Ryan's out in the boat. I don't know if he is or not. Coming over here. No, yeah, probably better.
In production for Simmons Racing, guys, you're ready to do battle here on pretty much your hometown waters. How are you going to handle it?
Well, we're going to pretty much address it like we did last year. The Great Lakes here, a lot of the guys aren't familiar with it. I am, you know, the water's hard. We got some good competition, but we're going to tighten the ship up a little bit and see what it gives us and see what it lets us have and see if we can't bring this home in first again.
Jim, the water is hard as opposed to a softer saltwater environment. Plus, the wave conditions here, I mean, there is no rhyme or reason to the Great Lakes.
No, there isn't. We're going to try some stuff today that we haven't run on the boat before, see how it does. We're going to change a few things on the boat and see how it does. Kind of looking forward to it, actually.
He's coming over here. No, yeah, probably better. Hasn't been too good in the corner. I don't think he's playing, dude.
This is spitting a little.
Nope. Uh-oh. Nice. Turn, 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 turn. Yeah. 2 weeks, I think.
Might be having an issue.
He's lapping him. He's lapping him. Oh, buddy. Pulling in, we're done. Grab it, one.
I'm with Billy Moff of WHM Motorsports in the 750 Cat class. And Billy, there's a lot of competition, and we're, as a matter of fact, standing in front of some of your competition right behind us.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. I mean, Indiana really put some show together. You know, hopefully we're going to get a little wind today. It's a little choppy like it did yesterday. It's going to be an exciting day.
That brings me to my next question. The weather, it's been sunny, it's been very, very windy. We had 2 to 3s yesterday on Lake Michigan, but now it's gotten cloudy and it's really laid down. I know these larger boats like yours prefer a little bit of rough water.
You know what? We pretty much run well in either water. I prefer, believe it or not, a little flatter water because it doesn't beat me and Jay up in the boat. You know, you go out there for 8, 10, 12 laps, you can get yourself beat up in the rough water. A little flatter water, you know what, you walk out of it, you feel a little bit more refreshed. But to have 4 boats in the Super Cat class, it's going to be an exciting day.
Talking trash has already been talking some trash. I know you've got something for them.
Yeah, Jimmy likes to talk the trash, but we'll see what happens. We'll go into the turn, we're going to hold our lanes, and it's going to be a great race.
Making the trip to Michigan City is JBS Racing in the turbine class, and the fans are glad to see you guys back. This boat is really a show.
It is. It's an amazing show. We just the 650 showed up last night with the lights on, and it was just amazing to watch the gravity of people drawn to it. So it's cool stuff.
Speaking of cool stuff, you've had to do some cool stuff to this boat. You've had some delamination issues. You've had some turbine motor problems. Tell us all about what's going on and how you've rectified the situation.
You know, right now we've just taken our whole program in-house. We're doing everything ourselves, and we've learned a ton. I mean, we've learned everything. We've been schooled and educated, and it's everything that we've tried to do over the last few years is find out how to run these turbines, how to work on them, and how to maintain them. And we've learned everything last week, so we're real excited about the future for JBS Racing, and we should be strong.
Joey, I just checked out the bottom. It looks nice and smooth. The strakes are all cool. No more delamination issues, we hope.
Well, on this side at least, Peter at Skater really went the extra mile, and I guess right now it's about a half Skater, half Mystic. And when we go back to Skater after this race, we'll turn the other side into a Skater bottom as well.
It's great to see you guys back. Best of luck to you. I understand you're going to file these big babies up, so we'll check it out
right now. Yeah, stick around. It's a show.
It's nice to have these guys back, Superboat Unlimited, and this is a beautiful boat, 50-foot Mystic, and I could not believe the size of those gargantuan motors you got in there. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, this is our first race with our new setup. We have some new 700-inch injected motors that we're looking forward to getting out there and seeing how they do.
Rumor is that perhaps 1,700 a side. Is that true? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's about right.
Good Lord. Now you've got a turbine boat here, JBS, that has at least that much horsepower and the same kind of hull. So I'm looking forward to maybe a piston versus turbine matchup later on today.
Yeah, it could be close. You know, even though they are similar horsepower, there's a different setup. They have a much flatter power curve than we do, but we're still going to go out there and give it our best.
Good to see you back, and best of luck.
Thank you.
In the Superboat 750 class, JD Byrider / some other sponsors, and they are good sponsors. They really helped you guys. They've stepped up. Tony, you got to be happy.
Oh, absolutely. You know, with the way the economy's going now, you know, any kind of help is great, and them to support the racers, and we hope more do it. You know, all these racers, work hard to get here, and it takes time and money. So to step up, yeah, it's great.
The 750 class, it's been kind of wild because you had the 850s, the 750s and stuff, but you guys are all on the same page now.
Yeah, we're trying to really work it out. You know, Billy from WHM's been working it out. We've been all kind of working hard at it, and I think hopefully we can bring a lot of boats. You know, Key West is going to be huge. There's going to be a big turnout there. Just trying to work the class, get it back to where it should be.
Speaking of big turnouts, man, this town, Michigan City, it's awesome. The people love their racing here.
Unbelievable, the support. When we came into town, there's banners everywhere, there's flyers everywhere. They did a bang-up job. I'm really surprised. I've never been here. It's our first time. I mean, I'm really excited. Lots of people, lots of interest. Very good.
In the Super V Extreme class, I'm joined by Doc Jansen. Doc, what a beautiful fountain boat you have, and you got the hatches up for us to see those 1075/1200s. Explain that to us.
Well, this is a new called a dual fuel system by Mercury, and the Mercury gives you the ability to run on pump fuel on a lower horsepower, or you just unplug the computer and plug it into a different computer, and now we can run it on race fuel. And so the ability gives us to run this as a poker-run pleasure boat and immediately change it to a race boat and be able to be very, very competitive in the extreme class.
Speaking of competition, your primary competition this week here in beautiful Michigan City will be that big Fountain 47 feet link Boat Show Direct. Your boat a little smaller. If Lake Michigan kicks up, that could be an advantage for that team.
Absolutely, and we are also competing with them, as you know, in Key West. I think we put one of the best shows on in 2009. That's a fantastic boat. I own a 47-foot Lightning, and I know in rough water, that's clearly the best boat and the most easy handling boat. This requires a lot more finesse, a lot more handling, and we'll try to do the best we can to put on a great show and be competitive.
Team Steel and Super Cat with a brand new boat. Well, not brand new, but almost brand new. You guys had a great run in Sarasota.
Yeah, the boat, couldn't have asked for anything more. The boat ran great, and especially for the first time out, couldn't be happier with it.
This, of course, is a Skater Cat, and they're built just down the road in Douglas, Michigan. So I know there's a lot of skater fans in this area.
Yeah, he's got a lot of attention to detail. Finish work is impeccable. Paint work, everything. We're very happy.
And I'd be remiss if I did mention the excellent rigging of Grant's rigging. You rigged the boat, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Peter did so much on the boat up there, painted it, delivered it to us, and then we finished off the rigging in Fort Lauderdale.
Of course, your primary competition is that boat all the way from the West Coast team, Amsoil, Bob Teague, who's been around forever, and he's very, very successful. You guys are going to have your hands full, not only with him, but the other teams in your class as well.
Oh yeah, well, you know, that's what makes it so much fun is when you have competition like Bob and, you know, you've done something when you beat him.
Well, best of luck tomorrow, and go get him.
Thanks very much.
Stan, the Super Cat class, hotly competitive, same engine packages, twin 525, so it's really going to be a tight race here in Michigan City.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, these guys are tough to beat. Anybody who's in this class, I don't know one who you could say those guys can't win. They're all tough to beat, and I'm proud to race against them.
Tell you what, Team Steel has really come on strong with a brand new boat. Usually it takes at least like 6 months to a year to get that thing dialed in, and they've been fast out of the box.
Well, I think that, you know, a lot of that credit goes to Grant. And, you know, those guys have been together in the sport class for a while, and they really, you know, they click really well, and obviously they do from Sarasota, and they'll be a threat for sure.
You being from the great state of Louisiana and close friends with all the Copelands, a lot of fans have asked me about Phenomenon. What's the update on Phenomenon and the world water speed record?
Well, you know, they're working on it constantly. I think, you know, for what an ambitious project it is, that they're on track with it. I think that, you know, the press might be a little tough on them sometimes, but if you were on the inside and saw the project from beginning to end, you'd realize how complicated it is. And I think time will tell, and those guys will prove out to be, you know, getting what they're after.
At the speeds they're going to try to eclipse like 250 miles an hour, you have to make sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted, because your lives are on the line at that speed, so you can't blame them for wanting to be safe and get it right before they attempt it.
Right. You know, one chance at the first impression, and I mean, but one chance at the speed record, no, you got plenty chances, and you don't want to get hurt doing it, and I think that Big Al's legacy is, you know, that was one of his two dying wishes, was to break the speed record and to find a cure for his cancer, and I think Al Jr. is doing a great job, and they have a great team with Scott Barnhart put together to do this. And I think they'll have success, and I think everybody just hold your breath and watch, because, like you said, 250 is a realm most of us will never go, and it's a scary world at that speed. So they got to do everything right.
Well, I know the realm you want to be in tomorrow is in the winner's circle. Best of luck to you.
That'd be nice, man. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Team Talking Trash and Superboat 750. Have you been doing much trash talking here in Michigan City?
We just got here, so we haven't started the trash talking yet, but I leave that up to Jimmy, the team owner. He does a pretty good job at that one.
He does. You guys had a long haul here up all the way from the East Coast. He's actually sleeping now, but you guys better be rested because you got some stout competition in this class.
Oh, absolutely we do. I mean, WHM, JD Byrider, Warpaint is here with some new motors and pumped up motors. We got some competition here. This is by no means a cakewalk of a race for us.
Especially if the wind conditions get worse or the wind shifts, it can get extremely rough out there. Hard to read the water here.
Absolutely. So we're hey, you know, it is what it is no matter what. If it's calm, if it's rough, we're all on the same playing field. So that doesn't scare me. Just knowing the course and knowing the setup for the course is really the thing that you try to figure out.
US1 Warpaint is in the house here in Michigan City, and we're just talking about the weather here. Low humidity, it feels good on us, but it also feels good in these engines.
It does. I mean, any kind of low humidity, a little bit cooler temperature will help us out. Helps everybody else out, but it helps us out.
Speaking of helping everybody out, this has been a great class. You guys help each other out as far as like loaning parts and stuff, but when the green flag is raised up and it's time to go hunting for those checkered flags, it's every man for himself and no holes barred.
Yes, it is, especially when you're racing against Jimmy Winters and Billy Moff. You know, Billy goes into the turns pretty hard, so it'll be some good hard racing here at this race site, and it's going to be a little bumpy too.
And JD Byrider back here too as well.
It's good to race with Mark. It is just what Danny said. It's going to be a good race. I think it's going to be a tight race. We're all getting dialed in pretty much equal, so it should be a real good tight race.
Now we talked in Sarasota about you changed your engine packages, Scorpion right now, is it? That what it is? And you also changed the CG, the center of gravity in this boat, and it made it a lot faster.
It has. The boat always had the speed, we just couldn't control it. Now we're getting a lot better handle on the control of the boat, and we work on it every day to get it even tighter. But it helped immensely. Scorpion motors are efficient, quick. They're doing everything they're supposed to do.
Looking forward to some tight racing.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait. Can't wait to get out there tomorrow.
In production one, Team Global Warmer. And Dan, this is kind of like a hometown race from you. You're only like, what, 50 miles from here?
Yeah. This is we consider this our hometown race. Yeah, we pleasure boat here a lot to Michigan City, and I know a lot of people here, a lot of friends that live here. So that's what we claim this is our hometown race.
The community really gets, not just the community here in Michigan City, but the entire area, the tri-state area really gets behind this race. And I know you've been busy like every night going to bars and have the boat in front of the bar or restaurants. You've got something going all the time.
Yeah, we've been real busy trying to help support the event. It's just a great place for a race. I mean, Lake Michigan's just a perfect venue. This site with the pits right here next to the race course, you don't have anything like it.
Martin, you've seen all kinds of water conditions from Europe to the West Coast, East Coast, and all points in between. This is a very, very unique body of water here, Lake Michigan.
You know, people underestimate the water conditions in the Great Lakes. You know, in a lot of ways, running in rough water in the ocean is a lot easier. Here in the Great Lakes, it's the best way to describe it is like just running in a washing machine. You know, you get water coming from every direction. There's no rhythm. It's really hard to get a pattern set up, and you've got to be really comfortable letting the boat run loose and get up on top and just kind of let it go. It's a unique water condition to run in, and it really challenges every skill set you've got in the boat.
The weather here is picture perfect, 70 degrees. There's a very, very nice breeze, but if the breeze can change, those waves can go from like 1 to 2s to 6 to 7s.
Yeah, no question about it. The water can change so quickly, just like almost anywhere else we race in the sport. But what happens here is the water's rather shallow, and the fact that it comes from every direction, you know, running 1 to 2s is confusing when you're talking about them coming from everywhere. But you put 6s and 8s coming from every direction, it's brutal water on the equipment.
Dan, friends and family are here, and I know you want to put on a good show for them, and you and Martin have made a great team, so I'm sure you're thinking about the winner's circle even as we speak.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing else will satisfy me at this event. We're here to run. If we got to run the engines right out of the back of the boat here, we're going to do that to win here.
say what goes around comes around. In the case of Instigator, it's come around one more time, and we're darn glad it has. You guys have raced together for a long time. You've been absent for a while, but now you're back.
Without doubt, I think Joe was getting a little bored, and the only thing Joe loves to do is go boat racing, and just he's had some bad luck, and it just wasn't going his way. And I said, Joe, you want to go out this weekend and go for a boat ride? And he said, I'd love to.
Hey, it sounds great. And you got your old race name back, Instigator.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with Instigator rather than anything else. But I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fun, and I need some time back in a boat because it's been too long for me.
You've been in Europe for quite some time. How'd that go for you?
Europe was good for a while. It just got to where it was too big for the sponsor to carry, and he just bailed all at once and left everybody pretty much high and dry. But I wasn't going back because I kind of saw it coming, and I figured I didn't want to go through another year of torture with that.
Well, you picked a great venue to come back to, Michigan City, one of the premier venues. Over 80,000 race fans were here last year. They're calling for 100,000 fans this year. We have perfect weather. Couldn't ask for more.
Without a doubt, I was on the race course last year, and I was guessing it at 40,000. Their boats were just, for 5 miles down the road, 10 deep, and they were just walking from one to the other. It was bikini-clad women all over the place. There was boats all over the place. I mean, it was great weather here. I mean, the town couldn't ask for much more.
Speaking of competition, you got some other very, very fast fountains here. You've got Global Warmer, you got Saratoga Stampede, the list goes on and on. So you definitely have some stout competition for you and Joe.
The old saying, you got to finish first.
Speaking of finishing, I noticed some Band-Aids on your brand new boat, Pete. What's up with that?
Oh, no, they're just, it was going so fast at the last race, we just peeled the signs right off, but we didn't get it, we went from one race to the other, we didn't get it back to the sign guy, and but that was just mainly we had some big water and got a little and pulled the sign right off the side of it. Nothing big there, Stan.
Okay, no worries. Once again, great to see you guys back together. Best of luck to you. I am with your winners in Superboat 750 WHM Motorsports. What a great battle with JD Byrider, and you look like your back's a little tweaked.
Yeah, a little tweaked. You know what? Everybody rolled out there this morning. Everybody thought, I should say this afternoon, it's flat out there. It was not flat out there. I will tell you, there was some holes. We did some left, rights, stands up, backwards. You know what? It was a rough day.
But it was some great battling out there, Jay, especially with JD Byrider. You guys traded positions several times. It was anybody's race to the last lap.
So exciting to race deck to deck like that. I got to tell you, that's why the class that we're building here is going to be unbelievable by the time we get to Key West. I mean, the boats are so even, and everyone's got a lot of talent in this class. We had a blast today.
What a show. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Can't wait to, you know what? Indiana, thank you. Can't wait to come back next year, Indiana.
Perfect. Thank you. I am with your winners in production for Simmons Racing. Guys, you said it was your hometown waters earlier today when we talked, and it proved to be so, and it was good to you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I think what we tried worked, did what we wanted to do. I think we were pretty happy with some setup changes that we had made in the boat, and overall it did well. Kind of a little choppier than we actually anticipated, and we didn't expect quite what we got when we got there, but I think the things worked out well. I think we were very pleased with the handling.
Kyle, the National Guard boat tried in vain to run you guys down, but you had a little more hull length, and I think that played out today in these water conditions.
Well, also, as you know, the driver for National Guard was his first time out. Scott Brown wasn't in the boat today, so that says something when you get in a rough race, and this has a lot of rough spots in it, and you need to pay attention. Like Jim said, we did some things to make us a lot more conservative and run a tighter race, and it paid off. And you know, anytime you can bring home a victory, it just, you know, we come out here to win, and it sure feels good. Thank you.
Watch your back. We watched the back and the front because this boat was dialed in today. Young Maddie, you did a great job out there. How do you feel?
I feel great. It was a little rough. I'm a little sore, but you know, it was a great time. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great event, so it was awesome.
And Dad, a.k.a. Doc, you won in your class. We're going to be talking to you next, but you got to be a proud father.
Absolutely. You know, I was a little bit nervous at the beginning out there because I hadn't had a chance to go out and practice much, but they did a great job. They were well dialed in, and I think they were both mentally, physically ready, and the boat was set up perfect by Brian forehand. So I think Madison and Brian did a great job.
Now it's time to go celebrate. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Go like this. Ready? Go.
There you go. Thank you.
Hey!
Around here.
I'm rolling.
In the Super V Extreme class, I am with your winner with the checkered flag, Doc Jansen. You got to feel good. Your daughter Maddie won in her class, and you guys took it in this very, very fast fountain.
Absolutely. I think that we were well prepared, and we're really excited. That boat ran phenomenal. We were, I think, really relying on the experience we had in Key West last year because the conditions were very similar, very unpredictable, very rough, and we came out there with a lot of cats and put on a great show at the beginning, and I think this boat's ready for the rest of the season.
This boat has dual power settings. Was it dialed up or dialed down, or is that a secret?
Well, no, this is an extreme class, so we dialed it up, but we have not put it yet to the limit. We didn't really put the octane in it that we could have, but we just are saving it for the rest of the season. But the boat was just phenomenal. Handled well. The fountain boat was well balanced. It had incredible power right out of the start, and it actually kept up with the turbine boat on that first lap. So I think we did a phenomenal job for a V-bottom.
Looking forward to seeing you guys in 2 weeks in Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Absolutely. We'll be there in Cocoa Beach, and then locally we'll do a shootout at Lake of the Ozarks.
Production 1, Team Global Warmer. You heated things up here on Lake Michigan. This fountain looked good today.
Well, you know, it's great. In Dan's hometown, I mean, it's an honor to be here. It was a fantastic race site. And, you know, it was way bumpier than we thought it was going to be. It looked like we thought it was going to lay down. The wind completely stopped just before we went out, but there were massive rollers out there. I mean, we had more airtime here than we had in Key West. It was amazing.
I was told by Simmons Racing this is called hard water, very, very hard water here in the lakes. And I tell you, the boats were taking a pounding.
I tell you what, there's a lot of carnage from today, that's for sure. I'm just glad we're not a part of that. Well, so far we haven't taken a close look at it. But man, oh man, I know my back got some carnage out there. We landed one time that I thought, wow, now Martin, that one hurt. I mean, we were in the air so much. I mean, that turn was so tough to negotiate. I don't know if I steered through it or he just throttled us through it. I couldn't tell because it just did what it wanted to do. It was brutal out there. But that's Lake Michigan. You never know what you're going to get. I mean, that's what makes it exciting out here, too. I think there was certainly a lot of excitement out there, that's for sure.
Every lap you guys went by, I knew that you were the hometown hero, and he was going along for a ride because they were going nuts for this boat. And you got to feel good. You got to feel proud.
Oh, I'm very proud. Yeah, this is the second event here. This is just an awesome venue. Superboat International did a tremendous job. Michigan City is just this is just a delight to race here. I mean, these people, the fans, are so supportive, and I mean, we couldn't ask for a better venue and a better group of fans out here.
Martin, you raced well, and you were great on the radio with me, and I appreciate all your help.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Special thanks to all the folks at SBI for helping put this event on. It's great for the community. I love racing on the Great Lakes. Anybody that says lake racing is easy, you need to come out and try the Great Lakes. It's not.
I am with your winners in Super V Unlimited Team Instigator Peter Meyer. What a show, a great battle out there.
Hey, it was us and global warming. Frank here, my engine builder from Scorpion Engines, did a great job, like he always does. I mean, the shows in Key West and all last year. But today was it was confused water. You had 2 to 3 footers all day. You had a lot of little action going on back and forth. And between us and global warming, it was nip and tuck the whole race.
It's got to feel good. All the behind the scenes, the grease in the fingernails, all the hard work that you put in pays off when you get to hold this in your hand.
That's why we do it. This is awesome. The checker flag every time. We do the best we can. We give him the most power we can give him, but he's got to do it in a boat.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, about the 10th lap of the race, we experienced some heavy vibration, and you can see on the shaft itself that this shaft was broken before. Only this lighter area is what was holding the prop on. But anyway, it finally went and it shot up and stuck in the bottom of the hull, and it ended our race.
Can we do some more?
Yeah, let's do a winning interview with you guys.
Okay.
I got to talk.
I've got your winners in the turbine class, plus they were first overall. This boat was definitely the class of the field here on Lake Michigan. You guys have to be very, very ecstatic the way this boat ran.
Yeah, it was great. The boat was dialed in really well, and Jeff drove a great race, and there was a little bit of an accident out there. Lisa Matthews, I'm glad she's okay. They stuffed a wave. It was kind of nasty out there today, and they took her away on a board and flew her away in a chopper, so at least she's all right, and they stopped the race because of it, obviously. So, but yeah, we're great. It's great to be here in Michigan City. We're impressed with how many people are actually here. It's just amazing.
It is mind-boggling. The race was stopped just as you guys had an unbelievable mishap. Tell us about that. I've never in my life seen a prop stuck in a boat.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. We experienced some heavy vibration and thought we might have thrown a blade or something like that. Kind of spun the boat sideways for a little while. It was a little bit hairy, but we got out and looked at it, and I saw the back of the boat, and we saw that we were leaking, so we came in and pulled the boat out, and I saw the prop was gone. I was like, oh man, lost the prop. And then we see it stuck in the bottom of the boat, so we were like psyched that it's still there. But anyway, it's ended our race, but came out on top, so it was great. We had a good time.
Guys, great run. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hang on one second. All right.
Team Steel has a checkered flag and Superboat stock. Guys, this thing was really dialed in today. You pretty much just ran off with it.
No, it was a great race. The boat was set up perfect. Grant did an excellent job, and it's a little rougher out there than what we anticipated, but the boat did great. And yeah, we're just it's a good day.
For a fairly new boat, I mean, this boat appears to be just totally dialed in already. I mean, that's unheard of.
Well, we spent a lot of time testing yesterday, and then also back at home, we test on the lake near JR's shop there. So we had a good idea of what we needed to do. We tested yesterday. We left the setup. We left the weight where it was, and we just we stuck with it.
Well, it certainly paid off. Now it's time to go celebrate. Great victory.
We're going to do that for sure.
Thanks. I am with your winners in Superboat Unlimited Team Centron. The power package started off tremendously fast, and then it faded a little bit, but it was still enough to get the checkered flag. Congratulations.
Yes, Dan, we didn't do too bad. We broke our blower belt on the third lap, and then we rode around the course just feeling out the boat. We haven't ran it at all this year. This is our first race, and it ran pretty good for what we were dealing with.
I got to tell you, I've been around here, been around a long time, and I've seen all kind of power packages. These are two of the most impressive power plants I've ever seen. I've got to tip my hat to you. Good job.
Thank you, Stan. Yeah, it's kind of an innovative thing. We're doing a lot of prototype stuff with the fuel injection, and we're going to go to transmissions and see how that works out for us.
Looking forward to see you guys run again real soon. Thanks for the show.
Thank you.